Just have a chat about your first. Tell us about your first shoot, please.
So, in terms of organisation, you know, what stuff we took with us, getting up there, we took the bulk of our equipment was a tripod, obviously where you wanted a still shot, and a penny board, which is for a mini skateboard, which was for tracking shots, like following the character. So we took them in a black holdall, and you know, that was quite easy to carry around on the tube. They were quite small as well, so that wasn't too bad. What else? Oh yeah, so we used the train to get to London. That wasn't too bad. I had to come from Southampton, so that was a bit of a trek, but it was alright. Got there at 10:30, then we just used the underground for the rest of the time, which was quite good. We had to use, what was it called? Something else to get to Greenwich, no, DLR, that's it. And so for costumes, I was in a suit, just like what I'd wear for sitform. Charlotte was in a dress, and I just kept my suit on the whole time. Charlotte had to change because she had to like walk in heels. So obviously we've only done one shoot so far. We don't think, hopefully we won't need another one, so there shouldn't be any problems of like continuity and stuff. Yeah, so props, the only thing I had was a phone taking calls. And me and Charlotte were the only actors. So yeah, that's about it for that bit. Jamie?
So for like the location wise, we were mostly outside in public areas. We filmed quite a bit down by South Bank. So the only places that were a bit key with lighting was inside the tubes. Like one of the shots we did was on an escalator. So we had to try and get the angle right, so when he was coming down, when Tom was coming down on the escalator, the lighting and angle, you could see him. But it was a bit tricky because when the tubes came in, lots of people were trying to use the escalators, so we had to kind of do it quickly in the space of like 2 minutes before the next train came in. So that was a bit like hit and miss.
Did you have members of the public looking at the camera and things like that, though? Did you find that tricky?
Some of them looked at us funnily, but like they didn't get in the shot when they did it. So when we were on the escalator shots, if it was in public when the tubes were coming in and it was getting quite busy, a couple of people would be looking at the camera, which was a bit irritating. But I don't think we found it too bad because it took like multiple takes. So over time, like I was standing at the bottom with the tripod. When people were coming behind us, they saw and like realised we were filming stuff, so they kind of just acted normal.
Did you get permission to film?
We didn't have to ask anywhere, but like.
You find you do?
When we were doing it, like no one really looked bothered. They would just be like, oh.
What, the staff didn't stop you?
No.
Weren't any staff?
They weren't really any staff.
You were lucky because you're technically meant to get permission, aren't you? Think about it.
Well, it was the only people like we saw in the underground were people by the ticket stalls, but we didn't film anything near there.
Okay.
And then when we were filming at South Bank, it was like just cleaners.
It'd be worth looking into the regulations about all of you about that kind of thing, about filming, because there are laws about it very deliberately to protect people's privacy, identity. You know, there's the whole kind of terrorism element of it. You could be criminals scouting it out. I don't know, but you know that is something that should be taken into account. So that's worth following up with your blog. Okay, good.
Sure. But apart from that, I think it was mostly okay. Like no one in the public really did anything stupid in the background on cameras. So.
And you found the lighting was okay, even though,
Yeah, because the weather was actually quite good. So it was a little bit cold, but it was mostly sunny. So I think that was, like, especially when we were down at South Bank in the morning, it was the best sort of weather we could have.
Okay.
So I thought that was good.
Did you check in advance what the forecast was?
Yeah.
Yeah, you had. Okay, that's good. Okay.
So in terms of like the directing of the shoot, we found it to be quite successful. We planned our ideas and shots beforehand. However, we could have rehearsed it more in terms of like the acting and stuff, but that didn't seem to be much of a problem.
Did you have a lot of dialogue in yours, or was it mainly action?
More action. Yeah, there was a little bit of dialogue.
Yeah. You're both drama students, though, aren't you, as well?
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay.
So yeah, we managed to get like all our shots that we wanted, and we also managed to get other shots, so we had like more variety when we came to like editing and different options. When we filmed, we also watched back our footage to make sure that like everything was in focus and everything, like the sound and everything was right, and like decided what worked and what didn't work. So we filmed like different shots of the same apart, so we got a lot of variety of different angles and movements.
Had you planned those, or did you, when you were doing it, did you think this would look better if we filmed it from a, say, a canted angle or from a lower angle? Did you?
Yeah, we planned some of them, but then when we actually were there, we kind of changed. Yeah.
Okay.
So we had a couple of difficulties. One was, even though the public was okay, sometimes we'd have them in the back of the shot and we didn't necessarily want them there. You couldn't be like, can you move please? Because sometimes they were just sitting there or having...
Did you make people move?
No,
Oh.
we didn't. We didn't go up and talk to them, no. So we just had to figure out how to have the camera so not many people were in
To
the shot.
exclude certain things?
Yeah. We also had a little bit of issue with sound because when you're in a busy public place, it's kind of hard to pick up on people's speech. So if we were to do it maybe again, I think
Get a microphone,
get a microphone, maybe do it in
like what's it called, like a duffel one.
Muffler. Yeah.
or maybe do it in a less crowded place. And we also thought with some of the footage that we have got, we can do a voiceover and then try and match it to the speech.
To dub it in afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, not ideal, but that
Not
is a
ideal,
So
but-
solution.
you can like amplify the sound and then just take out the background.
You might be able to do it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the good thing about you knowing what you're doing with sound. 'Cause you find that track, you can adapt it, can't you? Good.
And the last problem we had was we tried to take some long shots and we just found that the camera wouldn't focus. It got to a certain length and it wouldn't focus as
okay.
well. So if we wouldn't do it again, we'd have to maybe bring a different lens and
Yeah.
try it.
Yeah.
But otherwise everything was okay.
If you've got a special shot that you want to do, you definitely need to rehearse that
Yeah.
first. Okay, good. Thank you very much.